Stay tuned for an important announcement about this series at the end of this episode. Enjoy. Hello again, YouTube! This is Dr. Kendo, and I'm here with Move or Die Day Friday, the mod series for this game, which is called Move or Die. And as you can see, we've got the Scout and the Heavy from Team Fortress 2 as the mods today. This is crazy. Let's pick Spike Ball and Heavy Bullets. It's got the name Heavy in it after all, and I wanted some game that involved shooting, basically. So here we go, and I'm going to try to get this bullet. It's kind of weird when there's only 2 players because there's only 1 bullet for you guys to fight over. I tried to 180 no scope or something like that. I'm used to there being more because I usually don't play with just 2 mods or whatever. No, I got too close. Damn it. So now we got Spike Ball, it looks like, and we're gonna test our luck here, and it's kind of embarrassing, but that I'm losing to an AI bot, but I do not play the mini games all that often, actually. It's really just whenever you see me on these episodes or on a live stream, that's when I play the mini games. I don't actually play them that often. Again, except for the episodes! No! I got smushed. Okay, fine. So we'll let the Heavy win here. Let the Heavy win here. He won fair and square, this AI bot. I'm gonna switch it up though after this round. I think I'll play as the Heavy this time, and then I'll make the AI bot the Scout, and we'll put on some kind of just past mods or whatever. So here we go. We've got me as the Heavy, the Scout as an AI bot. We've got a flying Superman from my past mods episode of Batman vs. Superman, and the Dr. Kendo head. If you don't know, I am an official Easter egg in this game, so you can just type in DRKENDO whenever you're in the menus, or really just a lot of places you can type it in, but basically you just type that before you start playing, and you should hear a little chime, and my head will be available as a playable character. Anyway, I don't know which mutator I want to pick, so I think I'm just gonna go with the lesser of all evils, Teleport. I don't know if I've used this, maybe I've used it once. I'm not super skilled, I guess, in the methods of teleporting, but see, there, it ruined me, but that's okay. Oh, that looks highly inappropriate. That looks highly inappropriate. I don't think that we ever played Jump Shot back when I did the Superman mod. So yeah, moving on. We've got another Jump Shot, and I made another stupid move. Gosh, this is not going well for me, but maybe I can turn it around. Okay, we got Jump Shot again, actually. I gotta concentrate. I gotta do this the right way, right? But okay, it's a little hectic. I'm trying to play this safe, but I keep getting myself into dangerous situations. Okay, but let's see. I'll try to sort of hide out right here and make a shot from afar, and oh, check that out! Long shot. That was crazy. I actually got the achievement long shot. I didn't know I didn't have that, but yes, that was awesome. That's a good way to kind of get my morale going and whatnot, except for these guys are edging me out now because we're playing Vertigo, and my own head is pushing me off the edge. No, I was gonna try to teleport to this one.
Oh, damn.
But oh well, let's see. We got Vertigo once again, so I will try to redeem myself a little bit here. And me and my head keep on battling it out there. I just pushed my head off a cliff. That's all good. Dr. Kendo 2016. Okay. So now I just have to edge these guys out and survive a little bit longer than that, but that's scary. Ah! I'm not being smart here. Okay, thank God. I have redeemed myself a little bit at least. I know that still was probably a pathetic display to pros of this game, but I'm really happy with the mods. I really like how the Heavy and the Scout turned out. Really awesome stuff that I can be proud of, but we'll show off, I create these mods in Photoshop, and so I'll kind of show you some of the methodology here for them. So this is the Scout. Everything is kind of a separate layer, and even more so with the Scout than other creations I've done in the past for this game. So I started off with, of course, the source character of Brains. You just saw I turned on and off the layer for Brains, but we've got, upper and lower torso section, but on the lower torso section, I kind of have that separated between the belt and the rest of his pants there. So with that sort of gave me more control to make sure that the belt doesn't get too skewed and whatnot. I know that really all my designs have some skewing and changing to them of how they appear compared to the real thing, of course, because in Move or Die, the characters are so short and rotund and they have tiny little legs. So to fit characters like these from Team Fortress 2 that are, especially like the Heavy, he's really tall and actually his head is kind of tiny compared to the rest of his body in Team Fortress 2. Well, this is almost the opposite. I did try to make his body still kind of, big and heavy, but his head is just giant so that we could see it from afar, because Move or Die also, whenever you're controlling your mods, the camera is highly zoomed out for most of the play until you win or whatever, and it zooms in on the face. So that's why I sort of made the head really big on these characters, and I try to do that with some of my other mods as well for this game. That's how I feel I can fit the Move or Die style, also making the arms shorter, so I just really would cut sections of the arm out or put the arm maybe at the halfway point through the arm. I would select just half of the arm and then move it up over itself, to cross the arm over, make it a lot shorter. Sometimes I'll use the scale transformation, so we'll do some scaling, all sorts of things like that. But anyway, you're here at the end, so I just did want to make a quick announcement about the future of this series, I guess. Most of you know, but if you don't, I have my eggs in 20 different baskets in life. I'm married, have 2 dogs, I care for my elderly father, I run my news site called dkcgaming.com, and I work full-time and with this YouTube channel and Twitch channel, live streams every Monday at 7 Central, at the very least, but often more throughout the week, and even just the YouTube channel requires me to wear about 6 to 10 different important hats to keep it afloat. Anyway, most of my life is spent being sedentary, and I'm at the computer for just about 90% of my existence. That's really not good for someone my age, and I also hardly exercise at all because I really don't have much time for it. I don't get very good sleep because my mind is constantly thinking about what's still left to do or one of the many things that may be going on in my life at any given moment. So basically, there isn't even 1 minute that I really just have to myself to ever relax. My point with mentioning all of this is I've been seeing a doctor because I've lived about 3 or 4 years straight with computer-related pains every day. The discs in my neck are misaligned and make it hard to breathe. My shoulders pop and often feel like they're burning. My wrists are in pain as every week goes on because of too much mouse use, and my thumbs and fingers are tingly and weak because of the computer use and video game controller use for this channel, making it hard to even open a jar or turn a knob on a door or other simple things. And there are other things like my lower back pain, etc., etc. The doctor and I have done some expensive testing over the last month or two, and fortunately I don't have arthritis or some degenerative disease at this point in my life, but I have this persistent pain because of computer and controller overload. I'm on light medication, but it doesn't really work. This is an issue that could probably only be solved with doing 20% of the computer stuff that I usually do, and that's not happening. I wouldn't be able to live off of 20% of my work, and this channel would only be about 20% as active, which would be awful. So, all in all, a small step in the right direction, I feel, will be to make this Move or Die series only once or twice a month. I'll keep it on a Friday, but only 1 or 2 Fridays out of the month will it air. Also, I think I'll be more proud of the mods that I create. I don't personally think some of the mods that I've done in the past are bad, but there are some that I certainly had to rush to get them done on time with all of the other stuff going on in my life. And I really want to create mods that I'm happy with for this game and not feel like I had to rush it. These TF2 mods are an example of ones that I really like and I feel I was able to take time with. So having a week or 2 off to work on the mods will ultimately increase their quality also, which I like. And that was basically the reason that I only created the Scout and the Heavy, instead of all the other classes, is because I am gonna need some time. And I surely would have killed my wrist and my thumbs if I would have pressed on and did the rest. Hopefully everybody understands. At least the series isn't dying. It's just moving. Maybe a little slower. But okay, I'll catch you on the next vid. And thanks for viewing.